Imagine cruising through the richest neighborhoods in Dallas in a turquoise Toyota Tercel, dreaming of a life you could never afford. But what if those dreams turned into the most daring jewel heists of the decade? Meet Mitch Shaw and Jennifer Dolan, a seemingly ordinary couple with an extraordinary secret. They weren't just dreamers, they were professional jewel thieves. Jennifer, with her big smile and flirtatious charm, always drove. Mitch, the unassuming computer geek, sat beside her, planning their next heist. One day, a Dallas police officer stopped them. Jennifer, with a wink and a sweet voice, said, "Officer, we just like looking at big, pretty homes. Is there anything wrong with that?" But behind that innocent facade, Mitch was preparing for another night of breaking into some of Dallas' most guarded mansions. Mitch would don a black baseball cap, gloves, and a fanny pack filled with a flashlight, a screwdriver, and a pack of cigarettes. He was ready for action. Jennifer would kiss him and say, "Be careful, honey." Mitch would reply, "Don't you worry," before jogging towards the mansion. Scaling walls, slipping through backyards, and expertly breaking into homes, Mitch was a master at his craft. He'd pick locks, rifle through closets, and make spectacular getaways just as police helicopters and squad cars closed in. Professional jewel thieves aren't supposed to exist anymore, but Mitch Shaw was one of the shrewdest and most daring of our time. Jennifer, his wheelman, would drop him off and pick him up at pre-arranged locations, confidently waving at cops as she drove away. Mitch targeted the lavish homes of Dallas elite, including society column notables like Nancy Brinker and Clarice Tinsley. His crowning achievement came on a rainy night in January 1998, when he broke into the estate of Dallas billionaire Harold Simmons. The Simmons home was impenetrable, guarded 24/7 by an off-duty trooper and a German shepherd. But Mitch was undeterred. He made friends with the dog, avoided the trooper, and deftly popped out window panes to access Annette Simmons' magnificent jewelry collection. Back at their apartment, Mitch and Jennifer dumped nearly 200 pieces of jewelry worth at least $1 million onto their bed. Their improbable crime spree had never been told until now. How did two young amateurs pull off heists that would daunt even the most skilled cat burglars? Mitch Shaw wasn't a typical thief. He came from a respected family, with a great-grandfather who was a Dallas judge. But Mitch's life took a turn when he met Jennifer, a sassy teenager who acted older than her years. Mitch fell crazy in love with Jennifer, willing to do anything to impress her, even turning to a life of crime. A middle-aged man from Mitch's old neighborhood, with ties to the criminal underworld, may have taught Mitch the art of burglary. Mitch became a precocious burglar, breaking into smaller homes to hone his skills before targeting elite neighborhoods. Jennifer, with her big hair and skillful makeup, became the perfect wheelman, driving around neighborhoods and always returning on time. Mitch's cautious yet gutsy approach made him a unique thief, going after only the best jewelry and well-known Dallas residents. The Dallas police set up a task force to investigate the heists, but Mitch always managed to stay one step ahead. Mitch's most daring heist was the Simmons burglary, where he timed his entry perfectly and avoided all security measures. Annette Simmons, devastated by the loss of her jewelry, hired a private investigator and offered a reward for information. A tip from a man known as Chicken Man led the police to Jennifer, who had been trading stolen jewelry for crack cocaine. Jennifer eventually confessed, leading to Mitch's arrest. But even in court, Mitch maintained his innocence. Mitch received a 10-year probated sentence and was ordered to pay $400,000 in restitution to the Simmonses. Jennifer also received probation and went to a drug rehabilitation program, trying to start a new life. Their story, a mix of love, crime, and daring heists, remains one of the most unbelievable tales in Dallas history. "We were always a team," Mitch wrote. "And they can't take that away from us."